Are you tired of the daily grind? Do you feel overwhelmed by stress and uncertainty? You're not alone. Many people go through life feeling like they're running on a hamster wheel, caught up in work, pollution, and a money-driven mentality. It's easy to forget the most important questions. Are you truly happy? Are you strong? Are you healthy? Can you pass on joy and wellness to your children? Welcome to our podcast episode featuring deep insights that many have never heard before. This episode introduces you to unconventional strategies for mental and physical strength, inspired by the life and teachings of a figure known as the Iceman, famous for his shocking feats involving cold exposure and breathwork. We're going to chat about tapping into your inner power through something as simple yet powerful as ice baths and breathing techniques. Let's face it, cold therapy may sound daunting. You might think, why would I want to plunge myself into ice-cold water? But let's consider the benefits. Cold exposure can boost your physical health, improve your mood, and even help control stress levels. Imagine invigorating your body and sharpening your mind all at once. This episode is brought to you by a health company that specializes in cold water therapy. They've developed cutting-edge technologies to provide you with the best experience possible. They don't merely want to sell products, they genuinely want you to understand how beneficial cold therapy can be. You can even learn how to create your own ice bath using an old chest freezer. How great is that? So why is the cold so special? The cold has a peculiar ability to push you beyond your comfort zone. Once submerged in ice, your body instinctively shifts into survival mode. It's not just about enduring the chill. It's about mastering your emotional responses. When you face that icy water, fear vanishes. You learn to focus not on the pain, but on your strength. This creates a unique mental clarity that can lead to significant breakthroughs in your life, much like that feeling of euphoria when you achieve a long-sought goal. Now, let's dive into an astounding story often shared. Have you ever heard about the metaphorical mother lifting a car to save her trapped child? This primal strength comes from tapping into raw, unfiltered emotion. It's a clear example of an instinctive switch that can turn on when your life is at stake. This emotional power is within all of us, waiting to be activated, especially in stressful situations. Interestingly, studies suggest that humans typically tap into only about 16% of their brain's potential. But what if I told you there's a way to ramp that number up to 100%? Through controlled breathing and cold exposure, people can unlock the hidden parts of their brains. Imagine being able to access a reservoir of strength and clarity whenever you need it. Science shows us that the stress of cold exposure can stimulate our nervous system to act in ways previously thought impossible. Many of us walk through life under a cloud of conditioning, allowing ourselves to be told what we can and cannot do. But let's challenge that notion. Just like a breakthrough in sports can inspire others to achieve their own, so too can a shift in mindset allow the average person to tap into their full potential for happiness, strength, and health. By adopting cold therapy and intentional breathing practices, you create a pathway to change your life. Whether that's refreshing your spirit, enhancing your physical well-being, or paving the way for emotional healing, the potential is immense. What's great about this journey is that it doesn't take years of practice to see results. In just a few days, anyone can learn how to tap into their innate control over their body and mind. If you're curious about how to start, look no further than the free resources available, such as downloadable ebooks that guide you through the process. Cold exposure doesn't have to be complicated or intimidating. It can be as simple as filling a bathtub with ice. As we gravitate toward this newfound power and potential, we're reminded of our responsibility to nurture the next generation. Imagine teaching your children resilience and strength through the practices you adopt. You do this not just for yourself, but for your family and ultimately for humanity. Ultimately, it's about inspiring change and embracing the fullness of life. So let this be your invitation. Step out of your comfort zone. Start cooling off. It's time to prioritize your well-being. Are you ready to be happy, strong, and healthy? There's no better time than now to take that first step into the cold. The possibilities are endless when you control your mind and body. The journey is yours to undertake. As we close out this podcast episode, remember, the answers lie within. Simply take that first step into the cold and watch as your life transforms. Thank you for tuning in, and let's inspire one another to live our best lives. If you like the content and want to get more of it, subscribe to our channel, and if you have something interesting to say, don't hesitate and write a comment under the video. See you in good health.